Hey everyone, so in today's video, I'm gonna be going over 5 tools that you have to have for your YouTube channel in 2022 and beyond. Now, as a content creator myself and huge YouTube fanatic, I've been using every single tool on this list. They have helped me so much in my business and growing my YouTube channels. And so I think this video is gonna be extremely helpful if you are looking to grow your channel or you're looking to start your YouTube channel right now. So first on the list is going to be Adobe Photoshop, or if you don't want to spend money, you guys can actually use a free platform such as Canva. I'll be putting both links down below so you guys can check those out. Anyways, the reason why this relates to YouTube is because thumbnails. Thumbnails are super important for a YouTube channel because they play a huge role in terms of click-through rates, and that's just because that's the first thing that people see on their screen besides the title. If you don't know what click-through rate is, I'll just say that it's super important for the overall performance of your video, because the more people click on your video, the more the YouTube algorithm is actually going to push it out on the homepage, because if people are clicking and watching your video, that means they're spending more time on the platform, more ads play, YouTube makes more money, yada, yada, yada. And so yeah, if your video is really good, but the thumbnail doesn't actually attract anybody to click on it, then you will not have a high performing video. So this is why I personally use Photoshop for my thumbnails, because it's super feature rich. You can do so many different types of edits and you can make your thumbnails look really, really good. There's definitely more features than something like Canva, but I'll say that Photoshop does cost money. So if you're just starting out, you guys can actually just use Canva for now until you actually start making money from your channel. And that is when you can invest into something like Photoshop. Now, talking a little bit more about Canva, I'll say that it's super easy to use because all you have to do is click and drag what you want on the screen, but they do have premium elements that you guys can't access unless you pay for their plan, which is about $120 per year. So well worth it if you actually do use it, but you can still get around it and actually just go with the free plan. On the other hand, Photoshop can be a little bit more confusing for beginners with all the features and things that you can actually do with it, but I think that it's worth it to at least learn the basics if you want to create really good thumbnails. You can also use Photoshop or Canva to create other things like your channel banner or Instagram posts. And yeah, overall, a software or platform like Photoshop or Canva is a must when you're doing YouTube. So next up on the list is going to be a tool called Epidemicsound, which is a premium music library that actually gives you licensing for all of their music and sound effects. If you guys have ever watched a YouTube video that has really great music, but you know that the creator is actually monetizing using AdSense, then it's very likely that they are using something like Epidemicsound, which I think is probably the most popular premium music library out there. If you guys want to use a free music library, there are some good choices. You guys can use something like Pixabay or Bensound, which is basically the same thing except just with lower quality music. So yeah, for beginners, should be fine. I actually used Bensound for quite a while when I was starting out my channel, but at some point I realized I need to have better music, and Epidemicsound has so much amazing music on there. The reason why you need something like Epidemicsound is because music's actually really important for your videos. Of course, this depends on what type of videos you're making, but if you do want to add good music to your videos without having to worry about, being hit with a copyright strike or not being able to monetize your channel using AdSense, then yeah, this is absolutely a game changer. Epidemicsound costs, I think, $15 per month, but I really think that it's totally worth it because the quality of music on there is just way better than anything you'll get for free. Plus, it comes with a bunch of categories like music specifically made for vlogs, podcasts, documentaries, etc. And yeah, there's music for every single genre or type of video. And after you download some music, they'll actually know what types of music you like, and they will, recommend that music for you, and it's very, very good. Overall, I recommend having music if it makes sense for your channel. And if you want the best music, just get Epidemicsound. It's really affordable, and having just one paid subscription allows you to, use music on one YouTube channel, one Instagram page, and I think some other platforms that I don't personally use. Okay, so the next tool is something that I don't think a lot of people know about, but it's a website called Thumbsup.tv. Basically, it shows you how your thumbnail would look on YouTube with the title underneath it for every size that you could potentially see it in. People can click on your video from the homepage, on the sidebar, on the channel page, on mobile, and even Apple TV, and the thumbnail and title looks different every single time. This is a really helpful tool that you guys can use to gauge how long or how short your video titles should be, or how you should size things in your thumbnail in order to be optimized for every size and device. Sometimes text in the thumbnail is hard to read when looking at it from the sidebar on YouTube, and so this website allows you to see what you need to change in order to make it look more readable and attract more clicks. The website is really easy to use, it's completely free, and all you have to do is upload upload your thumbnail image and enter in your title, and you can scroll down to see all the different sizes. Again, it's free to use. I really recommend it for everyone that wants to build a YouTube channel, especially if you're starting out and you want to see what your video is going to look like before you upload it. I do this with pretty much every thumbnail that I use, and I'll say that it has been a really great tool to have. So the next tool is sort of a no-brainer, but I think it's really important because it stops a lot of people from actually creating YouTube videos, and that is proper editing software. The ones that I'm specifically talking about are Final Cut Pro if you're on a Mac, or you guys can use a free alternative like iMovie, and then Adobe Premiere Pro if you are on PC. There are a ton of other free alternatives like Filmora and DaVinci Resolve, but I personally recommend getting an application that is capable of doing professional YouTube video edits if you guys are serious about doing YouTube full time. Now, I personally use Final Cut Pro to edit my videos, which is basically just an advanced version of iMovie. And if you're on a PC, you guys can use Adobe Premiere Pro, which is what most professional editors use. Once you get the editing software, there are tons of videos just on YouTube that can teach you all the basics when it comes to cutting, adding text, images, and things like that. I actually recommend that people should start out editing their own videos so you can sort of develop your own editing style before outsourcing it to someone else. Personally, I edited all my YouTube videos for the first couple of years when I first started, and it really allowed me to develop an identity for my channel. But yeah, right now I do outsource all of my video editing. But for anyone that's starting off that isn't monetizing your channel yet, editing your own videos is going to help you cut costs, and it's also going to teach you how to create the type of videos that you really want. That way, when you actually do outsource your videos, you know exactly how you want your videos to be done, and you can properly communicate it to the editor. Also, I think that spending the money actually buying an editing software is going to hold you accountable and sort of give you some motivation or push to edit your videos and actually get videos out. If you're spending a couple $100 on, let's say, Final Cut Pro, but you don't actually put out any videos, then that's just going to be a big waste of money. So yeah, getting a quality video editing software like Final Cut or Premiere Pro is a very good investment. Last up, we have TubeBuddy, the holy grail of all YouTube tools. This is super important if you want to take YouTube seriously. And if you don't have this, you guys are missing out on a ton of important data. It's an extension and a website that you can actually download on your web browser that can give you access to advanced keyword research, popular tags, A/B testing, and detailed reports on your entire YouTube channel. This tool does have a couple of different plans. So they have the free plan, which I used for a long time. They have the pro plan, the star plan, as well as the legend plan. If you guys do want to pay for TubeBuddy, I'd say that it's only worth it if you can actually afford the legend plan, which is about $300 to $400 per year, which I know is very expensive. And yeah, it's completely worth it if you guys are able to use the A/B testing feature, which I use all the time. This can actually result in so much growth for your channel because, like I said before, click-through rates, thumbnails, metadata, descriptions, all that stuff, they really can impact the growth of your channel, right? So when you're A/B testing different things and seeing which one works better, this can have a massive effect on how fast your channel is able to grow. Even if you guys don't want to pay for it, I really encourage you guys, just get the free version. I'm gonna leave the link down below and use that, right? They tell you a lot of data about your channel. They help you pick out tags and other things. And if you install the browser extension, you guys can actually go to any other person's YouTube channel and compare the stats of your two channels. At some point, when you take YouTube very seriously, you should get one of the paid plans. I recommend the legend plan, and definitely take advantage of their A/B testing as well as bulk edit tools. Basically, this allows me to change all the links of my videos all at once, add text, replace text, all the stuff, and it does save me a lot of time. I actually do have another video showing you guys how to use TubeBuddy, so I'm gonna link that down below as well. Anyways, those are 5 must-have tools for your YouTube channel. I love building YouTube channels, and I would never build a channel without these 5 tools. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys did, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more videos just like this. This whole channel is dedicated to giving you guys free guides and tutorials to help you build your business. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.